I don't trust a with a brand coach. She gon' touch ice while I slow. Ski west like game 2 stick one. Once a week they
$250,000 on one stage. Wanna come and switch my place. White man in my pocket, no race. Shawty is a fan with a little bitty waist. Bought a new verse, somebody come race. Can't feel my face. They don't wanna work, these lazy.
They just wanna surf fight with a whale. It's just told you I ain't tame, man. Do you feel me now? I gotta move. Trying to move fake, no way, yeah. Ooh, I just been in my thing, yeah. Cause the mood on strange, yeah. Call me, got it all on tape.
Like a bird when he caught his.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Philadelphia 76ers here in Wells Fargo Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. So with Iguodala sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Harden out there with Tony Parker. Then it's James. Then there's Bosh. And it's Chamberlain in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the 76ers, they've got Bird. Allen Iverson out there with Doncic. Then there's Carter. And it's Giannis in at the 5 spot. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
So Indiana wins the tip. Now here's Parker. Pass to Chamberlain. Parker against Doncic. Parker passes to Chamberlain. It's stolen by Kumbo to the inside. Here's Iverson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, I love the hard Iverson plays. Really special how he competes and never gives in. He's nicknamed the answer because he takes pride in proving doubters wrong.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
The first free throw is good. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
And both free throws good for Iverson. Well, Clark, even with all their roster movement, all the player moves they've made, the 76ers have managed to have sustained success.
You know what, Kevin? I agree. Their roster has gone through a lot of changes recently with key players being moved, which makes it even harder to sustain success. But they found a way to keep winning.
That one good for 2.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
There's Parker with the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. His last outing, 16 points for him. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's James. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Harden kicks to LeBron. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Clock is at 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one. And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
He doesn't get the second one. Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
Here's Doncic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there, fully displayed.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And there's the pass to LeBron. Driving to the basket.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Doncic against Parker. Doncic passes to Iverson. The feed to Antetokounmpo. Parker with the steal. Pass to Chamberlain. Kicks to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Here's Parker. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And when Parker gets his legs under him from that mid-range area, he is incredibly accurate.
Doncic outside. Trying to get open is Burke. Chamberlain with the block. And he gets it back. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Harden inside the three-point line. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Harden's got 5 now.
And, you know, even if you contest the shot, there's no guarantee you're stopping Harden. I mean, he's locked in on scoring, and he's one of the very best in the league.
Parker looking over the floor. Pass to Harden. Outside Bosch. Pass to Parker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and Parker with the pump fake there draws the foul. He is really crafty in terms of creating contact against his opponents.
First one falls for him. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
And Parker drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The 76ers trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That's tipped. Tries to save it. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic. Coming off a terrific season. 6th in assists. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Now, here is Chamberlain, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
He gets that one. Carter's got his second basket.
Good defensive effort, but against Carter, it's not enough. He's just too explosive.
Here's Parker. Good D by Giannis.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to make.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The 76ers third.
The players in the league that worry about getting their numbers each night were often disappointed when playing this team last year. They were one of the best at opponents' points allowed per game. They set the bar pretty high for their defense this year.
Now, here's Doncic. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Pacers leading by 4. Parker outside. Now the pass to James. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Carter, the pass to Iverson. There's the lob into the Kumbo. An emphatic LU jam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's Bosch. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Harden can't hit.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Defensively, no matter how athletic or physical or intentional you are, there's very little you can do once Wilt gets the ball inside.
And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Doncic. 6 points for Iverson.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's LeBron. Can't cash in from close range. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Philadelphia. 4-point game. He feeds it to Doncic. It's good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Harden and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
A nice shot by Bird. Bird's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Oh, here's Parker. He had 13 points in the win against Milwaukee.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Here's Iverson. Good D by Harden.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
LeBron.
Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic. Mark, you know him well, the Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. But they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
And so he makes both from the line.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard. And let's take a look at Karl Anthony Towns' numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Now here's King. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Philadelphia on D, trailing by 2. Jones finds Grant. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Jones. The 3 ball.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Pass to Iverson. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Here's Sims. Antetokounmpo passes to Iverson. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
Iverson against Jones. And no good. Iverson with some nice D. And here's Doncic from the arc. Second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And he knocks down the first one.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Morris checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and King subbed in for Allen Iverson. And Towns drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Passes it to Moore. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Jones looking for an opening to stop the drought. No good from Moore.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's King. He kicks it to Sims. Count that one. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Moore. Down low. Jones finds Moore. Six to shoot. Moore right side. Over Moore. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
King against King. The pass to Moore. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead. And here is King. King with the steal. Shoots over King. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the 76ers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Here's King. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Bird. Then it's King. Then it's Jones. And it's Carter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Insanity showing off his amazing bounce.
And so here is Indiana after the Sixers pick up 2. Harden kicks to Parker. Feeds to Chamberlain. On the clock. And that one's good by Bosch.
At nearly 7 feet tall, Bosch brings a lot of value with his ability to shoot the jumper.
Now Carter. Last time 14 points for him. And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Harden. Parker against King. Pass to Bird. Unloads from 13. Again, Philadelphia.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Iguodala kicks to Chamberlain. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Carter against Iguodala. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Andre Iguodala. Frank, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
First free throw is good.
And Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Jones checked in for the 76ers. The Pacers also with a sub. LeBron, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Vince Carter hits them both. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Parker against Jones. Outside, James. Kicks it out to Harden. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Now here is Carter. He's got 8. Jones, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Jones against Harden. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Bird dishes to Carter. Back to Bird. James against Carter. 5 to shoot. Chamberlain with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Harden. No good. Shot missing. James with some nice D. Pacers trail by 7. And there's the feed to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And James Harden feeling spry, giving the defense everything they can handle with his scoring.
Here's Carter. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Carter's got 6 here in this quarter. Harden the pass to Chamberlain. Indiana moving the ball around. Another miss by Harden. Philadelphia leading by 7. Towns kicks to Jones. Carter looking around. LeBron with some nice D. And so James will bring it up for the Pacers. And Parker with the basket on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. And the 76ers call time here.
Here comes the T-shirt. On your feet. Let us know you want one, everybody.
Is checking for Philadelphia.
Checking out numbers for Jones, how he performed last season. Averaged about 10 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Now, here is Bird. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Outside, Jones. Allen Iverson on the wing, guarded by Harden. And Iverson gets it to go.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
Chamberlain with it. He has 6. James, and finished off by LeBron.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Carter following the score by Tony Parker. Carter the pass to Towns. Over Chamberlain. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything. His shots just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
From 10 feet out, shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Harden.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size to had that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Giannis, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Doncic comes in for Jones. And that one falls for Bosh.
You know, Chris Bosh offers a versatility that you got to love. I mean, a terrific big man who can sink it from deep and also does solid work on defense and can post you up as well.
The 76ers with another miss. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. James fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's his first.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
The 76ers trail by 5. And Philadelphia calls time here.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorer. Second, Luka Doncic. And, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
On defense, the Pacers leading by 5. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert.
What a thing of beauty from James.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Here's Doncic. Towns trying to get open. LeBron left side. And James throws it down hard.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Young. Here's Parker. 15 points in the game. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And they were top 10 in assists. Really a good job of sharing the ball and utilizing every player on the floor.
And with the #1 ranking in fast break points last season, GA, I don't think you'd get an argument that they were the most entertaining team in the entire league. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 9. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Wilt Chamberlain picks one up.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
The 76ers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
That free throw missing.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Moore's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Indiana leading by 8. Parker outside. He feeds it to Grant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the 76ers. Here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
This guy is a tremendous shot maker. That really was a tough bucket from Luka Doncic.
Harden against Iverson. Passes it to Parker. Iguodala outside. Shot clock at 6. Indiana moving the ball over. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Parker's a point guard who always probes and keeps constant pressure on the defense and finds the weaknesses and then exploits them.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. The first one falls.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
Jones checked in for James Harden. Good on both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 11. Here's Sims. Great D that time from Iguodala. Pacers leading by 8. Parker inside. Guarded by Doncic. And Parker stays with it. Parker's got 10 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Iverson. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, I mean, heck, Iverson's just out there doing what he does best, scoring the rock. And the defense hasn't had much of an answer, pun intended.
Here's Moore. Here's Iguodala. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound. Highlight reels tough from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
The 76ers trail by 6. Doncic looking it over. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Doncic has got 13.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Parker drives in. Rebound by the 76ers. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Iverson. Iguodala against Moore. They push it up 4 on 3. And Doncic throws it down.
Luka magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Moore outside. 50 seconds left in the first half. Here's Parker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The tight space quickness of Tony Parker really allows him to challenge that interior defense.
For Indiana, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
And he makes the first. Kings checked in for the 76ers. Then for the Pacers. Morris checked in for Moore, and Kings subbed in for Jones. So he gets them both. 44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's the teardrop. Iverson with the bucket. Iverson's got 14 points.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play.
King against Parker. Dishes it to Moore. Now here's Iguodala. He's guarded closer. It's good. Iguodala's got his first bucket in this one.
And how about the level of concentration from Iguodala? Able to take some punishment on the finish there.
Now here's Iverson over Iguodala. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Indiana out in front, up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A fantastic first quarter from Tony Parker. He had 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts about the Pacers and how they're playing?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic from Tony Parker.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So with Iguodala sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Tony Parker is out there with Harden. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's LeBron at the small forward.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
And Parker with the basket on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists here tonight. The 76ers trail by 4. Inside, and to Antetokounmpo.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Harden scanning the floor. And that one is off. Nice D from Doncic. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Giannis. For the tie. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Harden the pass to Parker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
The assist goes to
Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Now here is Carter. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
Using his impressive court vision, the good peripheral, Parker finds the open man.
Doncic against Parker. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Luka Doncic.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
The 3 from Harden. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That's on Allen Iverson. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Free throw drops for Harden.
From a 6th man of the year to MVP, James Harden has had a lot of different roles in the NBA, and he's excelled at every one of them.
Now here's Iverson. 14 points for him.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting team. The 76ers, number 1.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
And the first one at the line is good. All free throws good from Doncic. And so James will bring it up for Indiana. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's the pass to Chamberlain. Back to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Carter, that's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Will not go. This is off the front eye.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And here is James after the three-pointer from Allen Iverson. Looking to end the run. James absorbing hits on the drive.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
Giannis outside. Shot from free throw range. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
And the Pacers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Jones checked in for Iverson.
And checking out some numbers for Harden. Great showing for him last season. Last year averaged 21 points per, 10 assists and 6 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. Jones dishes to Giannis. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Here's Parker. Banked in off the glass. Parker's got 6 points in the quarter.
And looking like Parker is in that zone.
Doncic outside. Carter outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Carter's got 15 points.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time, before the catch.
James against Carter. Wash kicks to Harden. From downtown, it's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is Bird. And here's Jones. The dish to Carter. Right through the knee for the layup. 17 points in the game.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Harden and the jam by Harden.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 15 points in the game. Now Parker. For the lead. And he lays it up and in.
Timeout.
Parker's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, my goodness. How'd Parker get that to go in?
And the 76ers call time here. Look at Tony Parker. What a contribution.
He is on a major roll today. today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Changes for Philadelphia. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Jones subbed in for Jones. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for the Pacers. Now here's Doncic. He's got 21, and Towns gets it to go.
Well, you gotta respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Here's Iguodala. He dishes it to Harden. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Harden's got 12 points here in the second half. The 76ers trail. Jones looking for an opening. Doncic passes to Towns. Over Chamberlain. The Pacers pull it in.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Doncic.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Oh, here's Parker. He has 29. And the rejection by Towns. Parker against Doncic. Carter kicks to Doncic. Back to Carter. All sorts of time. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist in the game.
Well, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 17. Chamberlain, the pass to Parker. Clock at 6. Harden inside the three-point line. And again, it's Indiana.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Doncic with it. He's got 23. Gets the bucket and the foul. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Allen Iverson's checked in for Jones, and King subbed in for Luka Doncic. Jones checked in for Indiana. King comes in for Tony Parker. The free throw drops for Towns. Indiana leading. Here's King. King with the steal. Pass to Iverson. The shot from the low post is good. Iverson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that's tough. But sometimes it seems Iverson prefers knocking down the contested jump shots just to toy with the defense on occasion.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 17. Count that bucket. Chamberlain got 8 as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. Carter outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
You just can't give Iguodala these looks. He's too experienced and crafty down low.
There's the lob to Carter. And he uses the glass on the way. Carter's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
James. Good work defensively by Carter.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive. An efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
King, the pass to Chamberlain. King outside. Kicks it out to Jones. King, the pass to LeBron. Can't nail the jumper. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
All right, fans,
and with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Bird is out there with Towns. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Carter in at the free spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Doncic against Parker. Doncic outside. Passes it to Bird. Here's Carter. 5 on the clock. Another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen for
Philadelphia.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And the basket by Harden.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And Towns the bucket on the assist by Doncic. 14 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Pacers trail by 6. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Iguodala. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Carter. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Bird. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Parker kicks to Bosch. In the corner, Harden. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Terrific find from the big man Bosch right there, doing a good job surveying the floor and getting it to an open teammate.
To the middle, here's Harden. Yep, that one goes.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
The 76ers lead. Doncic outside. Doncic bullies the D inside.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Got a piece of it. Here's Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
Line for your Sixers, Karl Anthony Towns.
And the first one drops. And the 76ers making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Moore's checked in. And Towns drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, you score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
You know, there's a reason Harden's at or near the leaders in free throws attempted every season. You know, he's really honed in on that ability to draw fouls. He's made it virtually an art form.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. To the paint. And a flush by Antetokounmpo!
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
To the right side. Here's Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
Look, when you're defending Bosch, I think you got to get your body into him and on him. Box him out on the misses or he'll do what he just did there.
Now, here's Doncic. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 6 assists in the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And the all-around game Iguodala possesses makes him unique, does whatever is asked of him on the floor.
At the line for the Pacers, Andre Iguodala. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. The 76ers leading by 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Against contact, Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
Physical defense, nothing new to Giannis because he faces that every night.
Doncic against Parker. Iguodala outside. It's stolen by Carter. Up the floor. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Doncic. And it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead. Harden against Iverson. Harden outside. Bosch trying to free himself up. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 40 points.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Harden against Iverson. On the basket corner. Over Iguodala. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Now here's Harden. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 42 in the game.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Towns finds Doncic. And the shot is good. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Parker against Doncic. Now here's Moore. Just 5 to shoot. Towns with the steal. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Wasted no time on that one. Giannis has got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. Parker outside. It's to Harden. Back to Parker. Shoots. The offensive rebound. Here's Bosch. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start.
Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Towns with the steal. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in a fast break chance. Bucket is good. Carter's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And the fast break finds the right guy. Carter goes all out to make sure they convert.
Here's Harden. Makes it off the glass.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Doncic, bounce pass. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Indiana. Bosch has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Here's Harden on the wing. Iverson cover up. 6 on the shot clock. And that one, good. And that's 31 points for Tony Parker.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Larry Bird's checked in for Towns. Indiana also making some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for Moore, and it's LeBron in for Andre Iguodala. Parker against Doncic. And the 3 off target.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
And the dunk by LeBron.
All the talk is about Harden scoring, but I tell you what, he can dish that rock too.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the 76ers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And here's Doncic from the arc. Play by Bird to set it up. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
James, the pass to Parker. Basket counts.
Taking the contact, still able to score. Tony Parker, impressive work there.
The 76ers leading by 10. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Iverson outside. Chamberlain with the block. And here's Harden. From outside the arc. Bird pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pacers trail by 7. Here's Parker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
He's got to get to the line a little bit more here in the second half. Let's see if he can get that edge back that he had in the first.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Indiana.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Free throw good by Parker. Towns, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Tony Parker drops them both. The 76ers leading by 5. And Philadelphia calls time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And here are the 76ers now. Carter outside. Here's Bird. There's another block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting him down right now. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Parker.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
At the line for Philadelphia, Luka Doncic.
That free throw good from Doncic. Free throw is good from Doncic. Here's James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Vince Carter picks one up.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Towns kicks to Doncic. And good that time. Doncic has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Iverson. And he converts the layup. And now a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
Pound for pound, I don't know if there's a tougher player than Allen Iverson.
Chamberlain trying to get open. LeBron's shot is good. LeBron's got 23.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Indiana. Chamberlain got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Parker. That one drops for Parker. And now it's only a 5-point 76ers lead.
And Tony Parker does it again. My.
Here's Iverson. Yep, it counts. He's got 27.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fellow guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
On the wing, Bird. Over Harden. Bird can't hit. And so here is Indiana. Here's James. Shoots over Doncic. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Luka Doncic.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see them knock them down there.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 7. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really their only hope, so I'm sure that's what they'll try to do.
Let's hear it for your 76ers youth dance team.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go.
Man, Tony Parker, that's so good. Biggest play of the night.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his fourth personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for Philadelphia.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. 30 seconds left in the game.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're down by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth. The pass to Parker. Rebound by the 76ers.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Violation. Philadelphia ball. At the line for your Sixers, Allen Iverson.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. .11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So the 76ers win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Huge, big win tonight. How did you do it?
think we're just having fun. I think our guys were running to their spots, and we were able to drive the lanes and made the right pass, and we were knocking down shots. The ball was moving, we were defending, we were having fun, so that's why we got to win.
So you need to patent that formula, I guess. Congrats on the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Concrete.